His wish is to accomplish a 200-city walking tour across Canada. He wants to bring attention to this issue so he can help save nearly 4,000 Canadians that also need organ transplants. Today is day 117 of his campaign. So let's give a hearty CCI welcome to Kristopher Knowles. Now I'd like to call upon Mr. Smith for some opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome Kristopher Knowles and Gary Marcotte to our fine school. We are delighted to have you here today. As you will find out shortly, Kristopher is an exceptional person who is accomplishing some truly remarkable things. On behalf of the students, staff, and larger central community, I welcome you and extend best wishes to you for your campaign to walk across Canada. Thank you for coming to share your story with us today. As well, I would like to thank your teachers for accommodating this presentation today, and thank the students who escorted Kristopher from City Hall up to our gym. As well, I'd like to extend thank yous to our MCs and to Mr. Swanson and Ms. Fenwick for coordinating this presentation this morning. Please put your hands together to welcome Kristopher Knowles.
Thanks, Mr. Smith. Now we'd like to call up Councillor Mr. Swanson, City Councillor Mr. Swanson, to say a few words.
Thank you, Kristopher, students of Central and staff. Just before I begin, I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate Ms. Todd, Ms. Brody, Mr. Dirksen, and Mr. Verity on choosing to retire this year, and I wish them the best of luck in their retirement. In the promotional material I received about Kristopher's visit, pointed out that his birthday was last week. He turned 14. It made me think about the words of a famous person I read where he said, in the modern times, the age of a person is determined by the intensity of his or her experience. And if you look at the things that Kristopher has gone through in his life, the operations, the hospital, now he's taken this monumental task going across Canada, I think that Kristopher is well beyond his 14 years in age. I hope today that his words about organ donation fall on fertile ground. Those of you in grade 12 might remember Mr. McKinnon, music teacher, who himself is waiting for an organ transplant. And I think his message would be the same as Kristopher's. And on behalf of the City of Moose Jaw, Kristopher, I'd like to welcome you here. Wish you the best in all your travels, and I'm sorry we didn't provide a little better day for you out there. And just hope you should be going east and not west. It would be a little quicker for you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Swanson. And now, Kristopher Knowles is going to say a few words about his cause.
Hi, my name is Kristopher Knowles. I'm 14 years old. I've been waiting for a liver my whole life. The disease that caused me needing a liver is called Biliary Atresia. It is a common disease among infants. Most infants die shortly after birth. So far, I've been fortunate enough to still be alive. I've been in and out of the hospital most of my life. I've had over 20 operations that saved my life. I'm doing this walk to bring awareness to the shortage of organ and tissue needed. That's why I thought to myself that there was a way to save people's lives. And if I save our lives, it makes this all worthwhile. That's why I'm walking across Canada, to save the 4,000 men, women, and children that are in need of an organ. I'm trying to inspire everybody to be an organ donor. Tell your friends and family about your wishes, and if you do, you're my hero as well as everybody else's. Please don't take your organs to heaven. Heaven knows we need them here. And I'd like to thank Central Collegiate for your support. Alone, I can't do this, but together we can. Please make my wish come true. Thank you.
Now we're going to have a question and answer with his manager, George Marcello. So if you have any questions, just put your hand up.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, Central Collegiate, how's everybody doing this afternoon? Hey, come on, that was pretty lame. The last school we were at made a lot louder noise than that. How's Central Collegiate doing this afternoon? Okay, that's how we like to start things off. Okay, before we get to the question and answers, we like to recognize and acknowledge the following people. First of all, we like to acknowledge Kanine Bosver. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. She's behind me over here, and if nobody here knows, she's a liver recipient, and she received the liver 17 years ago. She's a local resident, and we believe that after receiving her liver, she had 2 kids, and I think she was one of the first liver transplant recipients to give birth shortly after receiving a transplant. So everybody, please give her a warm round of applause. I also want to thank the following local supporters. We want to thank Focal Computers for helping us out with internet while we're here. We do a lot of emailing, especially Chris. He receives hundreds of emails every day, and he's got to respond to them every day. It's part of his homework. We also want to really give a special thanks to Temple Gardens and Mineral Spa. They're helping us out with accommodations for the 2 days, last night and tonight. So that's where we're going to be tonight, and we're going to leave tomorrow morning. I also want to thank the following restaurants for helping us to help us feed us. Kristopher has a pretty big appetite. So we want to thank Wayne and Laverne's, Family Pizza. And by the way, we have a couple of coupons that we're going to give to your principal. Maybe you can raffle them off or something. Where's your principal? Yep. Maybe we can raffle them off or something. I also want to thank Hopkins Dining Lounge, the Man Creek. And at 4:30, we're going to appear at Walmart, and they're going to do a special presentation there. So we want to thank, once again, Walmart for helping out. We want to thank the City of Moose Jaw. We want to thank Councillor Brian Swanson for attending. He's a distant relative to Dustin Swanson, right? Maybe? You haven't checked? And I also want to thank your principal, Dustin Swanson, for organizing a great event. Where is he? I keep missing him. There he is. He's hiding. Thank you, Dustin. And if I can get the kids that walked this morning, including the teachers, to stand up. Stand up.